Welcome back. The Women of Distinction and Scholarship Luncheon was founded by Bronx Chamber of Commerce President Lisa Sorin. The event brings together influential leaders from various Bronx sectors to recognize the achievements of women who have significantly contributed to the local community. Joining me now is Lisa Sorin and this year's honoree, Castle Hill YMCA Executive Director, Sharlene Brown. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Glad
thank
to
you.
be here.
Yeah, a very important topic. I mean, and I mentioned to you, Lisa, we do see you out in the field all the time as a reporter when we go out to cover these events. But this is one of those special events. Talk to me, I mean, in general, big picture, the Bronx Chamber of Commerce, for our viewers who may not be familiar with it, a little background of the work that you do.
Of course. So the Bronx Chamber of Commerce is really an advocate and supporter of our small businesses across the Bronx. We cover being able to reach out. The Bronx presently has over 27,000 businesses. So our job is really about the success of our businesses, making sure that not only survive, but they thrive. And we do it through many, providing resources, advocacy, partnership, outreach, and be a liaison between the city agency and us.
Yeah, now learning more about obviously the important work that you're doing. This is now the 19th annual luncheon. Talk to me about the inspiration behind creating this luncheon and this community.
Well, this was a passion project of mine way back when I was on the board of directors for the Bronx Chamber, and it really was about giving access to young ladies across our borough who are in high school, who have not had an opportunity to sit across from these powerful women across our borough, these leaders, and have an opportunity to not only speak with them, but learn from them. And at the same time, we have an opportunity to share a resource, provide some level of scholarship, to let them know that we support them, and they have us as a resource for as long as they want us.
Yeah, now of course when you talk about a powerful woman, we have Sharlene Brown, this year's honoree of the luncheon. Talk to me, Sharlene, when you heard that you were going to be honored this year, how did that feel?
When I heard that I was going to be honored, I was first feeling very humble and appreciative of this event. I've been attending this luncheon for the last 10 years. And I know that I'm standing on the shoulders of women who have been impactful and influential in the borough. So to hear this is a big honor. And then also to know that this event is for the young ladies that are heading to college, getting scholarships. This is dear to me because this impacts the work that I do every day, making sure our youth are fitted for college. So this is just a really good event that I was just picked for, and I can't say how much I'm pleased behind it.
Yeah, and now of course for our viewers, you are the Executive Director of Castle Hill YMCA. Talk to me a little bit about the work that you do with the YMCA.
The YMCA. YMCA, I like to say, it's a backbone of the community. You know, we're the fiber and the material of the community through empowering our youth, improving health, and strengthening the community. These programs all geared toward to making some kind of personal impact on a person's life, making them better, making them fulfilling a need or a service that they need. So every day when someone walks through the door at Castle Hill Y, we're servicing them with something that is needed or wanted.
Yeah, now of course a very important organization at that. I know we've covered it as well, so many different events that go on for the community. Now, Lisa, not to put you on the spot, but I mean, we have Sharlene here, so talk to me about, we hear the incredible work that she's doing, but why was she the best person to represent this year's luncheon and be honored?
Well, I think that she exemplifies the theme of moving forward, education, and a role model, right? But at the end of the day, she says, it is so absolutely difficult to select a powerful leader within our borough. And we really look into, do they meet the criteria? Are they an example for other young ladies? And this year, Sharlene is the perfect example of what that is. And I'm so thrilled at the idea that the young ladies will get to meet her, will want to be her, use her as an example of leadership and an example for other young ladies. You know, at the end of the day, our goal behind the Bronx Chamber is really to encourage young people, entrepreneurs, give them the vision and understand that leaders within our own borough are here to support them. You know, we've made it, we've climbed that ladder, and our organization not only supports the businesses, but the actual owners and the people looking to develop their own business, which is wonderful. You know, past COVID, post-COVID, we saw such a large increase in entrepreneurs in our borough,
Yeah.
the largest increase across all 5 boroughs. So these opportunities like this event that's so near and dear, and we get to honor individuals such as Sharlene, really brings the whole picture together for us. It really exemplifies everything that we do on a yearly basis. And we select some outstanding young ladies, so I'm really looking forward to meeting them this year.
Yeah, now of course you both have mentioned that part of these mentorships in a sense, or these opportunities for these young scholars to interact with incredible women who are making changes and impacting their communities. There is a portion of, you know, the event where it is honoring these young scholars with a scholarship at that.
That's
Lisa,
correct.
talk to me about, you know, how much are these scholars getting and for their educational journey and the importance of having that as well.
Well, I'll start by saying that these scholarships are made possible because we have generous supporters, sponsors of these young ladies. You know, we do our outreach to our businesses and individuals who really support the vision. And so these young ladies get $1,500 to use as they will. It's not like we tell them you have to use it for certain things. Expenses for college come in all shapes and sizes. And these young ladies are receiving that. And we commit as an organization and the leaders that we honor over the course of these 19 years, that they can turn to us at any time. You know, we're entering our 20th year and we are thrilled to look for these young ladies. You're talking over 100 young ladies who have come through our doors, and we want to see where they have shined. I mean, it is incredible, the story of these young girls. We leave there every year with tears on our eyes at the amazing vision that they have, the support of their families. And these are representative of what we have in our borough, which we're really excited about.
Yeah, now of course, Sharlene, you've mentioned you have been an attendee in the past. You know, this year you are being honored. When these women look at the journey that you've had in your career as well, what advice would you give them, or what do you hope they take away as well when they hear your journey?
I'm hoping I'm giving them the confidence that they're able to pursue what they want to pursue. You know, and I would also encourage them to be a part of the YMCA programs. We have teen programs that work around the youth, that to build self-confidence, give them a place to be heard in a very inclusive environment that is safe and surrounded by people who care and people who will help build them up. And as Lisa has stated, you know, these girls, a lot of them today, and we noticed from the pandemic, like you said, that college is not always the choice. Entrepreneurship and career readiness is so important. And this is something that at the YMCA we thrive on, we're big on, to try to meet the kids where they're at and if this is a skill they need. So I would influence, you know, these young ladies to get involved in the Y. It's a place where you can build from that will meet you where you're at. And, you know, I want to be accessible. I want to be there for them, you know, to help them through their journey. I have an open door policy. You know, you come into the Y, you can come see Ms. Brown and, you know, help them on their journey. So I'm really looking forward to meeting these ladies as well as Lisa and help put them on a path to success, for self-fulfillment, or, you know, any other direction I can help.
Yeah, now you talk about the importance of the Y and having this open door policy
Yes,
in a
yes.
sense. We can all go see Mrs. Brown. Now, with that, I mean, what is coming up for Castle Hill YMCA? Any initiatives that you
God.
would love us to, like, obviously keep on our radar, or for them to be able to see you at one of these next events or initiatives?
So much goes on at the Castle Hill Y. The Castle Hill Y, like I said, is the fabric of the community. But let me point out summer. Summer's coming, okay? And there's two important things. Summer, lifeguards. Lifeguards are needed. At the Castle Hill Y, the only Y in New York City with an outdoor pool, we need extra lifeguards, as well as the pools in the city and the other YMCA. So there is free lifeguard training that goes on and starts at the age of 16. So I would like to put that out there. And then also summer camp. Summer camp is coming. We serve kids starting from the age of 4 up to the age of 16. We have kinder camp, traditional swim camp, swim camp, basketball camp, and teen camp. Then also there's the need for counselors. So we're hiring. The hiring process has started, as well as camp enrollment. Those are things that are coming up for the summer, and we're excited to get people in. There's plenty of space, there's room, there's scholarships available. And speaking of scholarships, we have our big annual fundraiser. It's called the Sunset Cruise. It's on June 20th, 28th. A ship that leaves right out of Marina Del Rey, right here in the Bronx, and it's full of fun. But every penny that we make go back to support the programs and services we do at Castle Hill Y.
Wow, that's great. And something
Yes.
obviously for our community to look forward to. Summer is especially
It is here.
huge in the Bronx, so something we'll definitely have to add to our calendars. Now,
Yes.
with that, Lisa, you talked about obviously this luncheon, even creating a community, inspiring young scholars, young entrepreneurs at that. The Bronx Chamber of Commerce does kind of have this community of entrepreneurs, small businesses, even in our community. Talk to me about the importance of having a community like that and what people can get away from being a part of the Chamber of
Well,
Commerce.
I'll tell you, one is we really encourage everyone to join the chamber, right? Because the level of resources available through us, we are out on the street literally going door to door, visiting the corridors of our borough. We have hundreds of corridors, thousands of businesses who really don't understand or look for assistance. You know, there's so many resources out there. They're busy. These are mom and pop stores, a majority. You know, almost 90% of the businesses in the borough are what we call micro businesses, under 10 employees. And they're busy running their businesses, you know, successfully. And our job is to make sure that they have the resources, understands the laws and regulations that are out there, that are so many, how to easily navigate New York City and how to do business in New York City. And we're proud of that, right? We have many success stories of the work that we've been able to do. And after COVID, we really hit the ground running so that they see a face. They know we have the experience, and they have somebody to fall back on. Many people during COVID were really scared, didn't know where to turn, and we became that lifeline for them. And now, post-COVID, we're still there for them, encouraging them how to start their business, you know, what to do in marketing. I mean, there's so many resources. It's fun, educational. We partner with individuals and organizations like the Y because it takes a village. And the Bronx is such a unique, powerful borough. And all eyes are on us now. We have businesses are exploding, our transportation is growing, we have the Metro North Station, so we're headed to really exciting times, and the Bronx Chamber is at the forefront of it, which is why we encourage businesses to join us.
Yeah, and of course, the fun begins March 28th
Yes.
with this luncheon coming in. Again, thank you so much, Lisa.
you.
Thank you, Charlene.
Thank you for
Congratulations
having
on the
us.
honor as
Thank
well.
you. Appreciate that.
So the Women of Distinction and Scholarship Luncheon will take place on Friday, March 28th. To learn more, please visit the website on your screen below. Stay tuned. We have more open for you right after this.